This secret jump shot upper release turned my 6'7", 6'8", 6'6", and my 6'5" point guard build into a legit sniper. Now we know on the 6'7", the highest three-pointer you can get is a 92 3-point. Alongside the 6'8", you can't get anything higher than that. What people are doing is they're putting their mid-range high and get these extra Hall of Fame badges and potentially even legend by using a max plus ones and max plus two. But here's the deal. I'm using just a flat out 92 3-pointer, no high mid-range, no nothing in the park, granted, but guess what? People don't miss in the park. So you cannot be out here slacking either. Miss a shot, you might lose. I'm not going to gatekeep this jump shot any longer. I've dropped the base before, but the new releases I'm using with this, going to want to take a look at this. Your rhythm fades, your square fades, your square shots, or your tempo regular shot are going to be unstoppable. And I'm not making this up. My live stream stay up on YouTube for a reason. Even my Twitch VODs stay up for a reason. So you can see there's a broad sample size of what I'm about to show. Not just 2-3 games of legacy, but out of a 5-hour stream, probably 99%. And I'll have the stream up for you guys so you can watch it. Anyways, enough of the bag of talking. Run it. Well, I'm telling you guys right now, you're going to want this jump shot upper release combo. It definitely makes your jump shot feel completely different, regardless of the jump shot base that you're using. These to me are going to be the best releases. No, obviously, I haven't changed the jump shot base because I told you guys, the only two bases I recommend you use on the tall guard, if you're gonna ISO or use screens with it, is Ray Allen or Gordon Hayward. Ray Allen would be number 2 behind Gordon Hayward. They are literally just pick your poise. Whichever one you prefer is what's going to work. Now, there's Kyle Korvers, the Matt Ryans, the AJ Lawsons, and all these bases. Kobe Bryant for starter 4, Whitehead, if you want Kobe Bryant already, is out there. Guess what? It doesn't matter. Kevin Huerter, it doesn't matter. These grades are the best because of, look at the grades, all right? This base gives you the best grades. Just like Ray Allen, you get that A release height while keeping that A+ speed on the lowest speed, guys. You can get up to an A+ speed on the lowest speed depending on your releases. All right, now I am using that Jeremiah Robinson Earl as a secondary release because it is fast. And look, if I want A+, all I have to do is push it a little bit more to that Robinson Earl, but it speeds up the jump shot a lot. All right, so you don't need that because you get an A+ maxed out pretty much at halfway. All right. Now, when it comes down to the release, upper release 1, this is where the magic happens. Terrence Ross upper release 1 is going to give you some immaculate grades. It's going to keep the jump shot fast enough, but it's also going to give you close to an A+ release height. And if you don't know, release height is what makes the jump shot difficult to contest. All right. So if you're out here with an A+ speed jump shot, and it's super fast, it's maxed out A+ on the lowest speed, and you know when you put it on 4.4 speed, it's going to be even faster. Guys, if you have a D+ release height, you're going to get contested fairly easy, all right? Especially now after that patch. But come on here with an A, with an A+ speed maxed out. Gonna be some problems for the defender if they do not jump or put their hand up, especially on a 6'7" or 6'8" build. No, the release timing I'm using with this is just 1 tick away. All right, you see 1 tick away, because the jump shot is already so quick, you don't need it to go all the way, you know, over here like 3-4 ticks to the left. I don't like it when it's fully maxed out to release because it doesn't feel like release. This feels more like release timing from 2K24, because in 2K24 it was the flick of the wrist. Release timing this year is like when the wrist is already fully bent. You see what I'm saying? Like it's after the flick of the wrist. And for me, I do not prefer that. All right, no, it's up to you. Release time is up to you completely, but I'm just showing you what I use. And like I said, 50-50 blend. The grades are looking immaculate. I still get an A- defensive immunity, A+ speed, and an A release height. And look, I'll just show you how it looks with Ray Allen base. You see the release height went up and the timing stability went up. So it's a really good option for Ray Allen base. And let's look at one of your other favorite bases. Gives it a B-, so it even makes Kevin Huerter get a B- release. However, A-, so it doesn't even give you the same release, but it's still good. It still works. Zach LaVine, not a maxed out A+. And AJ Lawson is slow, guys. Our grades with Matt Ryan, but let's look at the speed. Yeah, you get an A- on the lowest speed compared to almost a maxed out A. Really just a couple ticks away from an A+. with the base that I gave you. Now, last video, there was a lot of cuts in there. Some of them weren't rendered properly, so I cut out the things I was trying to show you, so bear with me. All right, so this is the jump shot. It's really smooth looking. You know, this is Gordon Hayward's base. This is not Ray Allen, but Ray Allen will look similar. Now, I put this base because it looks like base 11 from 2K, previous 2Ks, all right, like 2K19. So this is a really good jump shot, guys, and I'm square shooting. For the fade cue, it's actually really good too with square. Show you, really good. A lot of tempo fades, and you're gonna double green a lot of them. I'm probably gonna make a small guard build once I get to the next level. All right, so right now I'm a starter. Right now I'm a starter 2. I get +1 cap breaker, a starter 3, and at a vet 1 I get 3 more cap breaker. Either I'm gonna make my 6'4" guard build because I already have the build in the template and it is insane. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't want to release it. I'm tempted to make it already, but it is a cap breaker build. The build, I don't want to release it because I think by far this is going to be the best 6'4" build all around. I'm talking about no comp guard build. I'm talking about for Yardman gaming. This is definitely a Thanos build. Combined all my tall guards together, you have my 6'4". That's the hint. But it has a secret weapon that they can't get. I'll just put that in there, all right? So I might make it a starter 3 or I might make it a veteran 1. But I'll bring the build video for you guys very soon. As a matter of fact, if you want the build video this Sunday, get this video to 1,500 likes and I'll give you that 6. I am not hyping the build up for no reason. You've seen my builds already this year. This one is better than all of them. Now, I want to show you guys some very, very interesting gameplay with this jump shot upper release combo. Now, most of the times you're going to see me fading. Because why? I'm on a 6-7 build and I'm 3 hunting, all right? Until they do something about it, I'm 3 hunting. This is the way I play the game. The jump shots are easier to green than fades. The problem with jump shots is, guess what, guys? Sometimes you're going to get that late or early little glitch that you get this year, and that's annoying sometimes. Whereas the fades, especially if you're tempo fade, the chances of you getting a late or early are very, very slim this year, especially since all you have to do is green a tempo. Now, most of the time I'm greening both anyways, but playing against this team right here, you're going to see. Now, we have the series up on YouTube. We actually lost the series to these guys 3-2. Now, we should have won 3-2. You're going to see what happens in this first game at the end of the game. Unfortunately, their playstyle was just as toxic as anything in this game. 2 poppers, pick and pop, both of them double screening, very toxic with 3 elite shooters. Hey, I'm the type of person this year that when I'm going against something, I might be like, man, this playstyle is whack, right? But at the end of the day, anybody pull up with your own playstyle, let the best man win, let the best playstyle win. It don't matter if you have Thanos on the team, the Avengers might be on the other side. And in this case, it was the friggin' Avengers with the sniper shots of doom, family. They did not miss a shot in probably the 5 games we played. I would say both teams probably missed a total of 5 shots. That's why I'm showing you guys this gameplay, because a jump shot upper release combo like this is going to be needed versus a squad like this that you run into the park. No, we have an 88 win percentage in the park, but it's really like a 93 because most of those L's came from the 6-5 the first 2 days of launch when I didn't have all my badges. I mean, need I even say more? You know what happens in the first day and 2 of launch when you're on a guard build that's a liability on defense. Even though I have an 85 perimeter, you're going to get backdoor cut. You're going to get handled, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. And even though we had maintained an 80 win percentage with the 6-5, we took most of our L's with the 6-5. With my 6-6, 6-7, and 6-8, probably have a combined of 20 L's. All right. So we really should have like a 95 win percentage. Now, the only time I'm talking about win percentage is because I'm in that park right now. I'm not in the stage. Right? Why? Because I think Michael Wang really said to the 2K community, it's time to bring the park back. All right. The stage, don't get me wrong, there's always gonna be some sweats in there. I'll always have love for the stage. But when it comes to that park this year, I've heard it from many of my stage brethren that I war it out with every year and I play against. Stage is easier than park this year. because you know what you're going against. One, and two, the amount of shots that people are making in the park, like you're seeing us going against. Every game is a comp game when you're going against a decent team that know how to time their shot. So that is why I'm bringing you guys an upper release combo like this, because you do not want to be caught lacking. You do not want to have missing 1 or 2 shots that are extremely clutch for you to make. All right, especially with the game on the line. Trust and believe me, you want to be able to smack that shot from anywhere, knowing that you have a pure green window this year and you know the jump shot upper release combo because you've been in the lab with it. Trust and believe me, you don't want to play around with it. All right, you see right here, I get another clutch tempo fade. Now, a lot of people complain about the tempo fades. I'm not going to complain about it, family. If you're given the same tools like this team we're going against was doing the same thing you see me doing, and I wasn't complaining about no tempo fades. The only thing I complained about was the double screens and double pops. Why? That's that park activity, bro. I can't lie to you. But guess what? Who cares? Who cares? Pull up and friggin' run 3 post scores. I don't care, bro. Let the best man win. Let the best team win. Because it's not really the best man going to win anymore. It's the best team that's going to win this year. All right? The better team game plan, whatever your game plan is, that's what you're going to have to do to win. You can have Superman on your team and still lose. All right? Even if Superman is perfect, you can still lose. Because if you make a mistake or something with the team, you might be in trouble. Now, if you want to see the full series from this, it's on YouTube. You know, we were supposed to beat them in the series, but guess what? It didn't matter. All right. All it took was me missing 2 shots and we lost 2 games. And the shot that you seen at the end of the game, because my 7-4, my brethren Anzino is not quick enough to get back to that corner, that would have been the tiebreaker right there. But this was a solid team that barely missed. This was one of the only games that they missed. You see what I'm saying? Out of the 5 games. I'm telling you, no, that's because Ant switched from a 7-4 to a different build right here. So obviously, it was a different experience when Anzino switched his build. We only played him twice with the new lineup, and we split 1-1 with that. But guess what, guys? The upper release combo is what I wanted to show you. And I'm telling you, put those upper release combos on, and you're going to go crazy. Big up on yourself. We're gone. Baby, Colombia.